So this may sound a little random, but somebody's birthday, obviously, is on Halloween, but I'm definitely getting Halloween for some reason. And I just feel like it's just coming out that way because there's a specific message in this reading for someone, a Scorpio placement that was born on October 31st. Okay, so that being said, big crossroad energy. I'm hearing, see you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. So bone thug in harmony, that is coming through for somebody. So the big energies that were coming through in your meditative pre-shuffle session was, it kind of feels like and I would say over the past maybe 8 weeks or so, almost like feeling like bound or isolated or feeling disappointed or trapped is the best word, trapped, or even, that's past 8 weeks to now, like there's something that is like pulling teeth, right? Something needs to be said, or something just is waiting to be said, or something is just, it may feel like there is something is just standing still, but right, it could all just be in your mind, right? Now, I'm also getting that someone could be being released. Someone could definitely have been incarcerated or in a facility or of some sort where they, definitely felt like they were confined or trapped. But where I'm leading with this is that I do feel like if this is just mainly about waiting for something to just click, or waiting for something to open up in terms of the mental spheres, or waiting to get an answer or a download, or for some type of truth to come out, it's coming. It's like within a week, all right? There's going to be this big opening, epiphany moment, or again, someone could be being released from something, from some ties, from some sort of energetic cords or something of that nature. But what I'm hearing is that there is a flood of truth or information that's coming in, and it is taking the lessons or taking the hardship or taking the burden or whatever it is. Even that energy of like someone being born on Halloween, it could just represent, again, there being some type of rebirth that's taking place after a period of darkness, okay? Or feeling like you were kind of in a graveyard or of some sort, and that, take it however you want to take it, but that could just mean like just moving through fog or moving through a space where there's like a lot going on. But coming out, there's some energy of definitely, again, Gemini is coming through very strong. Kept getting a lot of Eight of Swords energy in your pre-shuffle. But again, there's something that is happening rather rapidly for you all, Scorpio placements, okay? Balancing out beautifully. It's like the universe is saying, here you go. Maybe you weren't ready, but now you are. Maybe there was something that was seen in the way you handled a situation, and now the universe is saying, you are the one for the job. You are the one who we can trust with this because you've shown great resolve, or you've shown great strength, compassion, something like that. You are going to be given something to balance it out. There is going to be something like where if you were the tail, now you are going to be the head. A lot of abundance I see coming for you guys, Scorpio placements, okay? Remember, guys, the moon is in Sag, the sun is in Taurus. So that combination, whether it's the sun in Sag and the moon in Taurus, flip it around. Either way, that's a very indulgent, free, explorative, creative, abundant energy, okay? That's Venus and Jupiter together, okay? Very, very beneficial energy. It's like everything that Venus wants, Jupiter gives. Everything that Venus expresses, Jupiter expands. Everything that Venus touches, Jupiter blesses, right? So that's this energy that we're in right now. We are still in that energy of the full moon that was in your sign, okay? Very, very, very powerful full moon energy of releasing really like powerful cosmic intensity as we are releasing and purging and discovering, right? Transforming, transmuting, all energies that Scorpio placements are very, very comfortable with. And if you're not comfortable with those places, then you are evolving in that Pluto energy, Mars energy, okay? I definitely associate Pluto and Mars with Scorpio because Mars is Scorpio's traditional ruler. It's just that watery depths of Mars, right? So that being said, strong, sturdy strength, okay? Ideas, action, leadership. I see that coming through in you or someone that you're connected to. Scorpio placements, okay? So a lot of information. You know, at some point I may not even pull cards anymore because I go off what I feel, I go off what I see, I go off what I intuit, right? Because I'm clairsentient, so true feeling based off of just a knowing, a combination of senses. So that being said, we are going to, okay, yes, Gemini, Taurus, Sag, coming through for you. Scorpio placement. So let's go ahead and call in some help, all-knowing source, divine spirit, archangels, guides, ancestors, ascendant masters, 5 feet above, my higher self, and my galactic team of the highest light and resonance, star races, star family. Allow me to be the clear channel and bring forth truthful, clear, precise messages for the collective. We're going to be tapping into the energy of Scorpio placements and bringing forth the most healing, the most important messages for those who need them the most. Thank you so much. And they're saying, okay, there's something about something is phasing. It's phases, the phases. Pay attention to the moon phases. I'm hearing something about a epoch. So again, something that hasn't happened in like cycles and cycles and cycles is about to happen. Epoch. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, period of time. Well, a notable event in time. A notable event in time. The beginning of a distinctive period, okay, in the history of someone or something. All right. Scorpio places, this is a reading for you. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're connected to or the circumstance. This reading may play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. This is the timeless reading. It's also very general, so take what resonates only and let the rest go. Understand that this is not a gender specific message. All right. Now, I'm definitely getting your energy very, very strongly. I'm also getting Cancer. I'm getting a real receptive, intuitive energy. Secrets. Ooh. I'm getting the word vomit. I'm getting some type of emotional words coming out rapidly, fast, emotional, heavy. And I'm not seeing negative or positive. I'm just seeing heavy. And I don't mean that necessarily in a like dense, heavy way. It's just a load of emotions. Okay, so let's get a divine guidance card for Scorpio placements. Show me clearly. Okay, we have change tracks. Change tracks. Scorpio placements. Change tracks. Let's get the message for you. We have a few more days left in this month, and I promised that I would have all of the signs done before the end of the month. And my goal is to, have updates, although these readings are timeless, every month for all the signs, okay? After we move through your reading, we will have Cap, Aqua, and Pisces to do before the end of the month. And yeah, we can go from there. So change tracks for Scorpio placements. It's time to do something different. It's time to expect something different, right? Epoch. There is a notable event that's about to take place for you or for the collective. I'm hearing that's going to completely change your route. I hear Siri saying, yeah. Rerouting. Number 8, okay? Change tracks and, yeah, I mean, 8s definitely speak about, there is, shifts. A new objective, moving towards new objective, drive, stability before transforming, all right? But 8s are abundance, fulfillment, equilibrium. So let's see. I'm being so slow. Okay, so change tracks, Scorpio placements. On a soul level, you're entering a major learning curve. Well, what do we say about the being kind of moving through a graveyard? It's like burdens, moving past burdens, hardship, lessons, right? Learning curve. On a soul level, you're entering a major learning curve, and it is time to change tracks and raise your consciousness to a higher level. Avoid overthinking and instead pray for your divine energy to guide you successfully onto your new path, leaving what no longer works behind. Your soul's path is changing because you are ready for this growth and freedom. View all aggressive circumstances and roadblocks as an invitation to move in a new, more aligned direction with your authentic self. Stay connected to your divine energy rather than being distracted by drama. Notice what is no longer good for you and let it go. Your divine energy is calling you to change directions. Pray for the strength to fully move upward and onward at this time. Your divine invitation. Be wary of feeling like the victim of others' negative behavior. It is simply time to change paths. Move up and onward and trust your divine nature to guide you. It will. Okay? So some of you, I definitely feel strongly have already done this. You've already changed tracks. For some of you, most of you that are watching this have raised your consciousness to some level. Most of you are on the path. And of course, there are some of you who are catching the seeds. You know, you are here for a reason, whatever that is. No matter what part of your journey you're on, you know, whether you may be new to this, you know, you are catching a dandelion seed flying in the wind, right? You are here to receive something so that this lifetime you can begin that process. No matter where you are, you're here for a reason. So some of you may be at different levels of consciousness than others, you know, so don't look down on anyone who may find themselves here, who may not know anything about anything we're talking about, but they are new and they're just like, okay, I'm here because I saw Scorpio pop up. Okay, then that means they're here to find a gem, to crack open something deep within themselves. Okay, but again, some of you have already done this, and some of you are about to enter again a major learning curve. Okay, on a soul level, so that you can raise your consciousness to a higher level. Okay, so again, avoid drama and you will be ready to move onward and upward and inward. Okay, and know that your divine nature, your higher self, or someone that the universe is guiding your way to assist you, because there's always help. There will be assistance for you. Okay, so change tracks. That's the divine guidance. And let's get the faded overall energy for your reading. What's the faded overall energy for Scorpio placements? Show me clearly. Faded overall energy. Hierophant. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the energy of, you know, paradigm shifts, right? Paradigm shifts. How do we change our paradigm? We eliminate something that is outdated, right? The Scorpio full moon was a perfect time to release bad habits, right? And ask the universe, like, you know, just to give me the strength to release this habit, you know, so that and replace it with something positive, or replace it with something else. Allow me to eliminate this habit, if it is something that is detrimental to your well-being or to your vibration, and help me release this, because, you know, to prevent it from blocking me on my path, right? So the Scorpio full moon is perfect for that type of releasing ritual. But you shift your paradigm when you not only release a habit, but you replace it with something that is in alignment with where you're going. So this is, again, this energy of a paradigm shift, but it's a higher level of wisdom. It's a hierarchy. It's, again, I love this card because it shows the original peace sign, which is togetherness, right? So I do feel like some of you have already changed tracks, and you're leading, you're moving into a space where there's higher levels of commitment, where there are some, again, a higher, like, if you think that you are conscious, then there is something that's going to break open that, you know, ceiling, or break open some sort of belief system and take you into something even higher, okay? For some of you, this could just represent a marriage, or a brick and mortar, some type of stability, all right? Again, we did say Taurus, so I definitely this is a very sturdy energy, is what I would say. So that's the faded overall energy. And we're gonna get some insight cards. The Hierophant, number 5, right out the gate. I feel like with the Hierophant, it's like also taking something from on high, taking something very godly, but manifesting it in the earth, right? A physical embodiment of something. A system. Again, breaking free of that system or something like that. A higher level of consciousness or learning is what is taking place here for some. And yeah. Oh man, it's interesting. Right below it was the High Priestess. So I just feel like it can be, again, a masculine, a feminine. It's almost like a priest and a priestess. It's like some sort of power, spiritual couple. Or again, this can be a partnership, like 2 teachers, or someone that's, you know, 2 people learning together, learning. Or again, I'm just seeing something being pulled down from the Akashic records into the physical realm or something like that. Yeah, so insight cards here for Scorpio placements. And we have Scorpio card, okay? A Scorpio card, mystery star card. Of yeah, mystery star card, Brittany Murphy, who was a Scorpio, by the way. All right, when this card comes out in the upright position, I like to speak about some of the higher aspects of this archetype. So of course, when that card comes out, she played in Clueless. All right, so of course you can pull on some of the more like stereotypical things, but for me, with this card coming out in the outright position for you, I feel like this is talking to me more about in the movie Clueless, where she had the makeover, right? It's like there's a makeover that's taking place for you, right? And I also am getting this energy of like where we had the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck underneath the Hierophant. It's like, for me, I feel like someone can almost, some are clueless about your power, put it that way. It's like people or certain energies think of you as a chump or as someone that is naive, or that you don't have as much spiritual power or as much power or in general whatever that is for you in your field, or whatever that means for you. Initially, people or some don't see that power. It's very very unassuming, but it's there. It is absolutely powerful. Okay? But that's what I'm saying, is like people are clueless, and maybe even you are clueless to your power. But again, like I said, there is something that is opening up, or you're getting ready to go to another level, right? Mystery Star card of Brittany Murphy, number 82. That's 10. That's the wheel. That's something spinning quickly. That's Jupiter expanding, right? So that's what I'm getting from this card of Brittany Murphy. I'm also getting, again, she had issues with her mother, but this came out in the upright position, so we're going to focus on the positive aspects of mother, which could be just the creator, right? Someone could be a mother. Someone could be becoming a mother. Very clever. Brittany Murphy, clever energy, charismatic. There could be some unanswered questions that the universe is going to be delivering to you, okay? That is what I'm getting there with this card. Insight into the situation. Let's see what else comes through for Scorpio placement. Give some insight into the energies. Okay, so then we have trauma, right? Like we said in the beginning of the reading, I felt like someone was kind of like either felt bound or stuck, or in an institution, or incarcerated, or just in a mental feeling trapped within their own mind, or in a situation. Could be real, or it could be again a state of mind. But or this could definitely, again, time and energy are fluid. So this could be something that could be happening in your past, far past, recent past, current, or possible future energies I'm picking up on. But trauma is here, okay? And this card is number 30, reduces to 3. Again, this could represent, a lot of times you can be awakened through a lot of different ways. It could be something that's just you're born with. You just kind of born a starseed, born a rainbow. Even though, a starseed, I always say it's not a noun, it's really a verb. It's really, what you awaken to, your dandelion, and those dandelion seeds start being blown off and they replant. But, innately, even before you're conscious, or before you move into a space of being actively aware of your higher self, some people are just chosen, and they still move through life it's because they have the biggest lessons and the biggest traumas because they are meant to evolve through those major lessons. Okay, so even when you are walking around unconscious, so to speak, so-called unconscious, your higher self is like, you still have a team around you, and you still are guided out of things and through things, through your ancestors and through your instincts and things of that nature. You are never alone, even when you're kind of sleepwalking, so to speak. But again, I was making a point, but either way, there are some nuggets in that. But the trauma, okay, a lot of people can wake up, that's what I was saying, through different ways. You know, sometimes it could be from a karmic relationship. Sometimes it could be from a twin flame relationship. And sometimes you can meet a twin flame or a twin soul or someone that, you know, is part of your oversoul. But that particular soul, just because you guys found each other on this realm, you could be at different levels of consciousness. And sometimes, of course, one will awaken first and through their healing spark something in the other. And if for whatever reason, you know, sometimes you have that runner chaser thing going on, and then for whatever reason, if that particular soul is so embedded in karma, or continuing to create karma for themselves, and they don't get ignited by that light of that other flame, then it's just a karmic it's just a karmic relationship, you know. So people idealize twin flames, and it's like, okay, I'm supposed to be with that one twin flame and suffer forever and wait for them. No, because you have multiple oversoul connections that you originated with, that you can manifest, you know. It's very it's not something that just happens all the time, obviously, but when it does, it's like, again, that epoch energy, right? An event that changes everything. But the point I'm making is that, yeah, we have multiple twin flames, you know. Even if it's not another being, it can just be connecting with your own self, and through that wholeness, you touch other people, and you're doing great works, and you are preparing for something huge, to raise the vibration of the planet, to, you know, figure out what your next mission is. But that being said, it can be something creative that you're doing. It can be something that you're doing for Mother Gaia. But it can also be another soul, you know. So stop waiting around for someone that's just a karmic. If they are not getting the lessons, if they are not learning, if you are evolving and they're not, then that's okay, all right? There are multiple souls, you know, multiple, you know, breaking off of these lights and energies that could potentially be someone that you reconnect with this lifetime, you know. And when you connect with that energy and your light hits theirs, and they recognize it, and they start to wake up, and they start to heal, and they start to raise their consciousness and their frequency, it's a mirror, and it's big, and it changes the frequency of the planet. Okay, so people can wake up in different ways, and sometimes that is trauma. Okay, and it could be a number of things. It can be, you know, a Kundalini awakening that happened too soon, through sex, through drugs, through mental breaks. Okay, so there is something here. But again, this card did not come out in the reverse position. It came out in the upright position. So for me, I do feel like this is some type of cracking open of the status quo. This is as you know, for some, they may see it as an existential crisis, but I feel like this is just a epoch, right? This is just something that is just breaking things open. And it's like the sunken place reversed, right? It's like the rock bottom reversed. So imagine the rock bottom reversed. What is that? It's like rocking the bottom, right? It's like an earthquake, or it's like a volcano. Something's going to spew out. But I do also feel like we said in the beginning of the reading, like someone has just been waiting for something, or something just has not. It's just there's just something missing. It's about to come out, the truth, or your purpose, all through this, okay? So prepare to change tracks, Scorpio placements. Oh, right underneath of that, Nirvana, right? Nirvana. Nirvana. So, a state beyond transcendence, freedom, light body, perfect peace, Uranus. And then we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Uranus-Taurus conjunction, right? Uranus and Taurus together in a reading right here. There's a breaking open, right? I just said earthquake. What is the rock bottom? Flipped. It's the bottom being rocked. It's like a tower, or it's like a divine intervention, an epoch, right? It's the ground breaking, right? Uranus breaks ground. Uranus is the lightning bolt that strikes. It is the shaking of the earth, right? So we're gonna bring it down, and we're gonna pull some cards for you guys, Scorpio. Very intense message. I'm shaking. So we're gonna pull a few cards. Let's see what comes through for you. I feel like that's a reading in itself, but I just want to pull some tarot to clarify the channeled messages, and to clarify some of these energies that have come through for Scorpio placements. Show me clearly. Oh yeah, during the meditative session I kept getting pills. I'm not sure what that means, but I kept hearing pills. Pills. Double L. Pillars. Someone is working on their addictions, for sure. There is something here about a karmic relationship. I'm also seeing that someone that could be a part of a karmic relationship, even if it's part of your past. Well, hopefully it is. If it's a karmic relationship, obviously. If you guys are here, you're doing the work, you're healing, but no one's perfect. Everything, that's what we have cycles for and shadow work for. But there is someone who has kept videos and pics of you, and this is someone that you are not in contact with at all, and they've kept videos and pics of you, and they watch them, or they may have done something with them. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I have the Rurig tarot, huge deck of cards that I have a difficult time shuffling, but We'll see what happens. Recent past to current energies. We have the Three of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands. What? Changing tracks. Look at this. I'm hearing Highway to Heaven. Highway to Heaven. Is that a movie? A song? But this is like, again, ships are coming in. You can see the horizon. This is also a travel card, okay? So there is movement. I'm hearing road trip. I'm hearing let's go. I'm hearing we're never going back. I'm hearing I'm leaving it all behind, okay? Or I'm hearing you're leaving it all behind. I'm hearing I'll follow you wherever you may go. I'll follow you wherever you may go, way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go. I can't think of the name of that song. In your heart, in your mind, I'll stay with you for all time. If I could turn back time, make you mine. Something like that. If I can turn back time. But I feel like someone here, okay? And this is Aries energy. This is about the new. This is about the Ace of Wands came. You got inspired, path, purpose, magic. The second wand came. You made a decision. You looked at where you were. There's something more out there. I have the world in my hands, or I don't, or whatever. Whatever I have in my hands, I want more. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. That's the Three of Wands, okay? That's the Three of Wands. The ships are coming in. There's focus, okay? Whatever you've been waiting on, it's on its way. Whatever someone has been waiting on, you're bringing it to them, okay? That's what this is. This is movement. This is travel. This is plan, plot, strategize, let's go. This is like the energy of ports, a port, right? You plan, you plot, you pack, you ship. I don't know why I'm hearing something about trafficking. Maybe this is something that's going to be coming out. Wow, I hope that's not something that's coming through, like human trafficking or something like that. But the Three of Wands here, this is very, very powerful movement. And it's like there's no risk here, okay? And if there is a risk, it's calculated, right? Plan, plot, strategize. It's a calculated risk. This is like Jupiter and Uranus. It's like it's unexpected, it's risk, but it's calculated, right? That's the Earth. That's those two planets in Taurus. But then it's also action because this is Aries, right? Aries rarely misses. Sometimes they do, and it's like, they fall right on their face. But that's slim because they're so passionate, they're so intuitive, right? They're the ones. They're so intuitive that they just go right with that at first instinct, and they hit the nail on the head. They hit the bullseye. 9 out of 10. Okay, so there's no more delays. Okay, the obstacles have been overcome, and I feel like what someone thought was a disappointment, or where there was no movement, or they were waiting for something to be just right, it's like it's moving. You can see the shoreline, okay, here. And I feel like that's the recent past to current energy. So I feel like this is what someone has already done, there's already been this movement, or someone is actually like there now. You know, someone's actually in this planning, plotting kind of let's get things moving energy. That's beautiful. I love the way this looks. Okay. Someone is like, I'm ready. And Scorpio, you are a fixed sign. And a lot of times, you know, it can be difficult to just get out of your deep Scorpion roots. Although you have that Mars energy within you to be very hardworking and to get things going, it's like sometimes it takes a little bit of time. It takes a few tests, testing the water, you know, not letting paranoia get to you, not letting, you know, some of your deep intuitive thoughts that are way ahead of everyone else's kind of prevent you from taking a leap. That's where you and Aries have in common, because they're the fire, you're the water. So the same way that they don't miss barely when it comes to something intuitive, you rarely miss. If you get a gut feeling, if your intuition tells you something, trust it. You're usually always right. Always. People may not get it. They may not understand why you feel this way. Don't trust that person. Don't do it. If you say that, they should listen to you, even if it seems crazy, because you rarely miss. But there is that small chance of time where you just got all worked up. There were some things in play where you kind of had it right, but one slight thing was off. So then you held yourself back, or you judged someone the wrong way, or you overthought something, right? It's that small margin where you can judge or, you know, see something that's a little bit off. Like you're scrying and something is a little bit off in there, right? So again, this is telling me that there is something that has finally moved through the mud, the muddier parts, and it's moving forward, okay? You can see the shoreline here. And currently, what was underneath? Oh, underneath of that Ace of Three of Wands, Scorpio, is the Ace of Cups. Guys, I did a lot of channeling. A lot of times I like to relate the cards that come through to the channelings, but right now, if something is really pertinent, then I will. But I'm just going to read these cards as they come, get 3 cards out for you, get some handwritten messages out, and bring our reading to a close here. But all of the information I was just talking to you about the Three of Wands, it's all about this Ace of Cups. That's what's hidden, right? So there may have been something that was muddy, or something that was masked, right? Because I kept getting into the energy of the moon earlier, that there was something hidden or lost at sea, or it was not illuminated by the moon in the dark. And I feel like there could definitely have been some interference energetically by some sort of karmic energies, whether these are, you know, you getting your own way, or whether they are something that's connected to something from your past. Because we did get, there is an energy that's, you know, that's just nibbling at the back of my ear, like wanting to be heard. So yes, there is something karmic there. Like I kept saying in the beginning of the reading, like a graveyard. It's like something that's been buried, but it's like, hey, say that, you know, this is what I'm going through. So there's someone that's watching your vixen pics, and they could be going through some type of addictions. Because I feel like some of you've already changed tracks. You guys are here. Someone's building a brick and mortar. Someone is doing something really structured. someone is working with that, you know, Uranus, Jupiter conjunction energy, you know, ready for the shifts, ready for the changes. Someone here is, you know, reaching another level of consciousness here, okay? And I mean, hopefully if there is someone from your past that is in a cycle of karma, that somehow there's something will spark their evolution. But okay, I just have to say it. Yes, there's someone who's dealing with addiction. Someone, it could be pills, because that's still coming up. It says, I've done heinous crimes. You were the only one who was on my side. So there's someone who's not over you, or someone who could be seeing the error of their ways, but at the same time, they are still stuck in something very karmic. They may be seeing a spark, but, you know, they're not doing the work on themselves, or they're still very new, or, you know, so there's someone here that is a little bit in it, okay? I'm hearing Amy Winehouse, could be a Virgo, could be, is saying love is a losing game. And again, they want me to, there's something about your pics and vids, okay, that keep coming through that could be very, that could definitely be clarification for somebody. It says, you are the love of my life. Here's hoping we collide. So now that that's out for whoever needs it, what's moving forward here, or what could have been hidden by some type of I'm getting a water sign, I'm getting a possibly a Gemini, I'm getting possibly a earth sign, but there's some type of intimidation energetically. Intimidation and energetically. Where someone's trying to manipulate or get past the gatekeepers, or do something to keep this hidden, right? But this is here, this Ace of Cups, a new beginning, right? Again, like I kept saying, not dense, not heavy in a negative way, but a flooding of emotion coming out, right, to the surface. But there's been something, you know, from the past, or some energy, and this can represent even as a collective, right? As a collective, there's a 1%, or there's a group of beings that have been, you know, riding on the backs of something, right? Anyway, this is, let's keep it moving. This is what's hidden under the Three of Wands, okay? This is true love. This is a divine blessing of love. Look at all of that energy here, okay? So that's what they're saying. Again, there's something about a pick or vid, all right? But at any rate, you know, it's on both sides, right? Again, someone is very beautiful, or very loving, or very compassionate, creative, and this is beautiful. This is something that someone can't contain, or they can't reciprocate enough, all right? And that is what's coming with the Three of Wands. It's been coming, but it's been hidden, all right? It's been coming, but it's been hitting. It's been hitting. It's been hitting. I'm hearing hit or miss. Either way, it's been hidden, but it's now being released out, right? This divine gift of love, right? And it's coming, you know, maybe across the water, maybe on a ship. Either way, the ships are coming in, and again, there's a change. It's an epoch, all right? Something pure, radiant, delicate. And I'm also getting intoxicating. Okay? So let's get the current energy. Current energy. Scorpio placements. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. Okay? So, Libra energy. This is tears, heartbreak, pain. For some of you, this is about being in a situation that is cracking you open, right? Sorrow of the heart. Now, with this being next to the Three of Wands, I feel like this could be coming out, right? Coming out of some type of painful experience. But we have 3-3 right there, all right? 3-3. The Three of Swords is this rejection, deception, pain. So this is again for a small amount of you, there is some pain, there is some trauma, there is something that is difficult, right? To move out of, whether it's addiction or whether anything that's throwing you off your three, some type of connection. But a vice of some sort. It could be a pain of a loved one that's on the other side, or pain that you're going through that involves a loved one, someone that could be bound or stuck in their mind or in a situation where they are struggling, but you can't fix it for them. All you can do is send them love and positive energy, and that is helping, just so you know. But everyone has their path. Everyone chose to come here and to evolve in their own way, okay? Even if that is through trauma, all right? So be easy on yourself, okay? This air sign, or this Libra, or this individual who feels stuck or trapped in an institution, or that is locked up, that feeling, that pain or grief that causes you, let it go, and raise your vibration and send them love and send them positivity, and hope that they learn through their cycles. I feel like whatever this is about, it could represent a fire sign. Air sign, fire sign, you know, someone could have, done something really hasty, something could involve sex, or something could involve, you know, like aggression, right? An assault, something like that. If this is a third party, it could involve, again, you know, an entity or something like that. Someone that moves fast and wears a mask. Whoa. Someone that moves fast and wears a mask. Whatever is in the middle here that's giving you grief, someone that wears a mask and moves fast, right? Fast moving vehicle. I mean, that's why I said that, because this is what's underneath of the three of swords. Someone that moves fast and wears a mask, right? I also feel like, again, if that's something from the past or someone karmic, it's just like there's a pull, right? They keep nibbling in my ear or whispering in my ear, like, you know, talk about me, talk about this past energy. I still have their pics. I watch this. I do this. They were the only one that was by my side. This person is doing pills or addiction. They maybe want to have your light, or they want to access theirs, but they're so involved in so much, a third party, karmic, something like that. But it's like they want to express how they feel in their karmic cycle about you, Scorpio placements. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you are trying to express how you feel about someone else. Maybe this fire sign, you know, or maybe this Taurus. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like there's someone pulling, you know, they're in heartbreak. They see that there are some ships coming in, whatever, someone or whatever energies, whatever try to do to prevent that Ace of Cups from coming through with this Ace of Wands, you know, because this was in the pre-shuffle, right? Moon, right? Many cycles of work or something that's been done. Either way, that Ace of Cups is coming with that Three of Wands. And I feel like there's some denser energy or some past karmic energy that's stuck in their own cycles with third parties, in heartbreak, pain, maybe in a relationships that they can't get out of, you know, and but they're still wanting that access, that light. And that's a positive, beautiful thing, that there is some small aspect of someone who is still dealing with their cycles of karma, that they can still recognize that light. But there's a fine line between recognizing that light and affecting it, or trying to affect it, or trying to pull on it, right? Because that energy that's whispering in my ear is like, say this, say that about what I'm feeling, but this energy is not evolving. They're not doing the work. They're just pining or something, right? So that's the thing. I feel like this also represents possibly you, like lightning speed getting out, moving toward, right, something better, right? Because the Queen of Swords is not the Queen of Swords for no reason. She's the Queen of Swords because she uses her mind, and she is going to make rational decisions based off of history, based off of experiments. Someone's not going to go back down a road when they see all of this divineness, right, up ahead. They're not going to go back no matter what, right? So that karmic or past energy could be cropping up because they feel you, lightning speed, right? King of Wands, moving forward, right? Very, very like sure. It's like a cutting off, right? cutting off this pain, cutting off this attachment, right, to what you can control, whether that is something from the past that's pulling on you, whether that is some connection in your life that's going through it, that you can't live their life lessons for them. You can only do it from afar. So you're detaching and you're moving on, but you're sending them love, that kind of a thing. Okay, so let's see what the potential outcome is here for my Scorpio placements. Show me clearly what's the potential future energies for Scorpio placements. What's potential future energies? Ooh. We have the 10 of Wands in the reversed position, right? So this represents letting go, right? Letting go of the burden. That's you, that's Sagittarius energy, and right now the moon is in Sagittarius, so this is the time to let go, right? Like I said, you know, there has been, you know, burden, a lot on your plate, a lot on your mind, a lot that you've had to deal with in terms of even oppression. The 10 of Wands, and when it's in the upright position, that's a lot of work, a lot of weight. There could be a lot that you've been up against. Spiritual warfare. Okay, you've been working a lot. You've had to manage your family. You've had to do this, you had to do that. You've had to juggle. You had to be in between worlds. But this 10 of Wands, which is Sag energy, okay, this could be representing the Sag that you're connected to. This is the energy of stress and oppression. But the 10 of Wands can also represent accomplishment. Either way, it's like you've learned all you need to learn here, Scorpio placements, and it's time to move on to the next level. Like we said in the beginning, right? There was this energy of, right, the Hierophant, you know, a higher level of commitment, a higher level of wisdom. Someone is ready to be cracked open. Some sort of ideology or belief system is expanding, right? Now more than ever, because with this Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in the sign of Taurus, it's something that's manifesting, right? Taurus energy, the Hierophant, number 5, a paradigm shift. This is something that is being brought down to the physical realm, right? So whatever you have learned, whatever you have mastered, it's time to move on to the next thing. So whenever you have the 10 of Wands in reverse, it's like you've done all of that. You've fought all the battles. You've dealt with all of the work that's been thrown at you. You've dealt with all of the disgruntled employees. You've dealt with everything, and you are surrendering and letting it all go. Okay, you're letting it all go. 10 of Wands in reverse, and it's almost like it's a relief. It's a relief to let it go. It's a relief to let it go. You feel like, you know, you're simplifying your life and it's like you can see clearly what's in front of you, right? You see that power in front of you. You see there's something that is drawing you in. It's like a flower, right? Look at that piece in the middle. It's like you're trying to get right to the middle of it, and it's going to take you up and into the 4 of Wands, which is, right, that add that other pillar. And what do you have? You have 1111, and you have a promise that's being fulfilled. You have some type of celebration or something, right? A union or a some sort of like promise being fulfilled in some way. I always try to make these readings like it's basic, well, not basic, but to the point, but they always end up being very profound. All right, so again, it's a relief to let it all go. You're being like mesmerized, you're being drawn in. Remember that, I wish I could find that Ace of Cups. I shuffled it back up in the deck, but the Ace of Cups, it was like this beautiful picture. There it is. Look, It's that same energy. This was underneath of the Three of Wands. It's like this is this. It's like someone's being drawn into like a fiery it's like he's walking into a river or into an ocean, but it's a blaze, right? It's the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Cups was hiding under the Three of Wands. So it's like this Ace of Cups is just driving you. Scorpio placements, or is driving someone you're connected to towards you or towards someone here, right? It's like it's a divine blessing, a gift of expression and creative fire. Cosmic fire is what I'm hearing, okay? So that's what it's leading you to, right? Your potential outcome is just, it's a relief to let it all go. You have a very clear plan about where you're going. You see the horizon. You're almost to the shore. You're traveling. You're moving, leaving something behind. Either sitting in your shadows and facing this heartbreak for some of you, because some of you are walking in and some of you are just finding yourselves in this third party, in this situation, in this trauma, and it's breaking you open, okay? And you're going to have to get here. You're going to have to let it all go. You're going to have to let it all go so that you can face yourself and see that light within and start to crack open and grow. But right now, we have something being simplified, and it's like a relief to let it all go so that you can kind of be free to move. It could be as simple as that. Someone's moving and they're letting it all go. You know, someone could be getting evicted and they're like, okay, I don't need any of that stuff. Actually, I'm happy this is happening. You know, like with the Tower, it's like, okay, either I stay in or I just jump out, and it'll be easier if I jump out because like I have at least a chance of surviving. If I stay in, the rubble's on me, I'm crushed, nothing can come of this. But either way, it's a restart, it's a rebuilding. I just feel like a simplification, right? It's like beginning at the infant state, right? Yep. So that's the potential outcome there. And this is a beautiful energy. I feel like I'm going to replace that. You know, it's 3-3 in the reading. This is what is driving you, Scorpio, into this new beginning. The ships are coming in, and it's like you're just letting it all go. Nothing else really matters. And hearing it, nothing really matters to me. I said nothing even matters at all. I can't think of the singer. Nothing, it don't matter. Nothing even matters to me. But yeah, it's like leaving the past behind. Like I said in the beginning, leaving your old life behind, leaving something behind, because nothing else really matters except what is this driving force propelling you forward, right? A newfound purpose, or for some of you, if you break it on down, it's just, you know, someone's, you know, ending a marriage and they're getting remarried. Someone is deciding to start school. Someone's deciding to build a home, or let their home go and get on the road and travel across the country. You know, it's like someone is starting a whole new life. They're being driven by this beautiful sight here. Like they're being driven by something and they're just letting it all go. It's as simple as that, okay? Yeah, it's like some things you can't change. Some people have to go through their process, right? And I feel like this could be a child of yours, you know? So if someone has, you know, you can't, it's like your heart walking outside of your body, but they chose this, the same way you chose your contract, they chose theirs. And they have to evolve through it, through the depression, through the pain, you know, to get out of that facility, to get out of the jail. You can't do it for them. They're going to learn big lessons that way. Hopefully it'll be the thing that cracks them open, right? It cracks them open into realizing that they are a multidimensional being here living the human experience, and that they're here to learn lessons, and that they're here to expand their mind. Okay, this is a very powerful energy. Okay, someone here has, come out of a dark space, and they found out some amazing power that they have, okay, with the Magus here. Someone is a powerful co-creator with the universe, and there is some big things going on in somebody's brains when it has a big, huge mind. Their mind is powerful. Someone is very mercurial, very intelligent and powerful. Okay, they have the ability to turn darkness into light. You are, okay, dark transmuted into light, and that's where we'll leave it. Okay, let's get some handwritten messages for Scorpio. If anyone knows that, Scorpio knows that. This feels too good. I can't right now. This feels too good. I can't right now. I feel like somebody's having some sort of outer body experience. Again, it may seem like an existential crisis at the same time, but it's like an epoch, right? It's like something is just shifting, and it's like all you can do is let it all go to chase that high, to chase that feeling, right? It's almost like a, like we said, Nirvana, right? Transcending beyond, right? Peace. It's like beyond it all. So that's kind of what that is. This feels so good. I can't right now. It's hard to even fathom. Let's get a few more. We have the wolves came and went, and we're still standing. The wolves came and went, and we're still standing. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. The paint could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. Ain't a crack in the foundation. Baby, I know every storm we're chasing will blow right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. When the bones are good. The big bad wolf tried to huff and puff and blow the house down, but the foundation was there the whole time. What else? We have, will we ever figure us out? Will we ever figure us out? These are the questions. Maybe some of them have been answered. Maybe you're still trying to figure that out. Maybe this is about a connection. Maybe this is about the connection you have with your higher self. You will figure it out. We have sworn secrecy, okay? Someone could be in some sort of a high society thing where, they can't get out of it. They can't speak on it. We have Pluto. There you are. I knew that you were going to come through this reading. We had the moon, so you're definitely in this reading. Okay, we had a lot of Mars energy, so you're definitely here in this reading. We had 3-3 in the reading. We have 1-1, 11s. We had the Hierophant, which is 5. We had 10. All right, we had the Sun, which is 19, reduces to 10. All right, 10 steps forward, I take 2 steps back. We come together because opposites attract. What was Paula Abdul's sign? I'll have to look that up. I'm pretty sure that it's connection here somewhere. But yeah, Pluto. We had Sagittarius, we had Taurus, we had the earth signs come through, Virgo, Jupiter, the moon. I think we said Aries. we have, you know, the sun, so that's Leo. All right, let's get one more handwritten card or whatever comes out, and then we will get some divine advice to end the reading. It says, I would take it all back just to have you. So there's that energy. That's just, there's someone that just wants to say a lot. Maybe they have the best intentions. Maybe they do see you as someone that's a light, but they're so caught up in their karma that all they can do is just try and let me tell you through me what they feel, but they're not on your path, and they more than likely will not be on your path this lifetime. Okay, this little chunk came out, so I'm just going to read them. It says, you were always the one in caps. You make me vulnerable. What are you hiding? There you go, Scorpio, there you go. There's someone that makes you vulnerable. Someone's always been the one. Again, what are you hiding? I feel like that's where, again, like I said, with the Mars energy, just like Aries, you are so intuitive that you hardly ever miss. It's like 9 out of 10. You know, Aries is 10 out of 10. You know, when they get their, you know, moving on something, when you get your intuition on something. But again, there's that one chance that you do miss, and it's like you get in your own head. You think someone's hiding something. You know, you do all of this, but then, you know, it's just, you're wrong. And it's something that could be potentially holding you back from completely surrendering. It says, I have so many, but no one will ever be you. I have so many, but no one will ever be you. So that's someone who, again, that's someone that is in their karma, could have multiple women, relationships, men, whatever, but they are in grief, okay, because they don't have you. And then we have I blink out sometimes, okay, out of body experience, or that could be, again, someone that's going through some sort of trauma. You know, they have to black out just to deal with where they are, if they're in an institution or something like that. And then the last card we have is Blue Ray, okay? Blue Ray, Starseed, okay? Serious energy here. Again, blue, throat chakra. So this is someone here that's, here to transmute dense energies on this realm. And that is where we'll leave it there on the bottom of the deck. It says, I wish I could tell you everything. Once again, someone is sworn to secrecy. This could be someone from your past that Pluto came out again, right? Someone from your past that's kind of, it could be another Scorpio possibly, but again, someone can't tell you. They're sworn to secrecy. They can't tell you about what they've done, but they don't realize that, like I said from the beginning, someone's sleeping on you. You already know. You already know. So there we go. There we go. Divine advice to end this reading for Scorpio placements. Divine advice to end this reading for Scorpio placements. Someone wants to tell you something that you already know. You already know the truth. Maybe there may be some things that you know, specifics that you don't know, but on a higher level, you know. Okay? You already know what they did. I know what you did last summer. Right? Thank you so much. Divine advice in the reading for Scorpio placements. We have the zombie spirit, right? Control, empty, submissive. You know, there's a lot that's been going on. I feel like, maybe this is, the thing, being submissive to certain people, certain energies, left you empty, out of control, or this is how someone feels. They have lost you, or they have lost out, or they have lost their soul, and they are just basically just a zombie of the person they once were, or they, you know, it's easier to kind of be controlled or to be in some sort of karmic relationship or situation, and they see the light, they see that they want to change, but it's just like they feel like they are stuck, or they are controlled, or that they could be the one that's doing the controlling. But this is what the divine advice is. It's really, like I said, I kept getting the energy of Halloween, right? Maybe something happened. If someone was born on the 31st, like something could have happened at midnight, or it's like a Cinderella story. Something's going to change at midnight. The chariot is going to turn into a pumpkin. Someone wants to turn your chariot, right, into a pumpkin as you are heading off to greet your ship that's coming in, or to leave on your ship that's coming in to somewhere else, for someone else to create or to move into this new beginning of love or creativity, or, you know, self-love, or whatever that is for you. That's what I'm getting here. They're saying be mindful of that someone is, yes, someone is trying to, someone is, you know, doing their best to whip up a potion and, you know, some lotions or whatever. Either they're trying their best, and even if they don't know that they're doing it, they're being used in order to prevent something divine or grand from kind of manifesting, but it's already here, right? You see it? I know you see it, right? It's there. It's already been released. It's already been done. So, but, you know, this is not going to stop, you know, right? It says spirit of caution or danger, warning, caution, danger. They want to turn your chariot into a pumpkin, right? Boom, 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 boom. Nothing, you know, this is what we came for. So it is what it is. You see right there on the bottom of the deck is the spirit of the lion, right? That's just, you know, leader, recognition, respect. You know, someone's crown can't get knocked off. It's already been said, and it's already been done, and it's already been spoken. So they said pull one final card to end the message for Scorpio placements. Divine advice to end this reading for Scorpio placement. Show me clearly. Divine advice to end the reading for Scorpio placement. And we have the spirit of time. The spirit of time, right? The illusion is lifted. The spell has been broken. Everything is moving forward and manifesting. It's a whole new paradigm. Everything that's higher is coming down into the physical, right? Physical manifestation. Somebody has the key. What was apart, the fake peace sign, is now unity, is now coming together. And it was all about divine timing, okay? The chariot still has its magic, and it's going full speed ahead, right? What seemed like has been an illusion and endless waiting is now coming to fruition, okay? So get ready to change tracks. Right underneath of the endless time and endless waiting, the time is moving, or maybe it's melting together, but at any rate, underneath of it is the spirit of a tower, right? It's big surprises, shifts, and big changes, right? So this is the message, right? And there is this energy here of divine intervention. It's a letting go. Let the rain fall, right? Somebody has an umbrella. Someone has the protection of the universe.